name is Talia and welcome back to TheDiverseSeven I'm you guys. It's Wednesday, so welcome back to the channel. So for this week's theme, it is embarrassing stories. And so what I decided to do was do a Gen X pen inspired thing and get a jar or slash a bowl. And I filled it up with a couple of my embarrassing stories. So I'm going to be drawing them out of here, and yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So I'm just going to close my eyes. I'm going to have a couple in here though. Oh, okay, two fill out. I'll just not look at this one. Just look back on there. This one says, my teacher teased me about loving someone. Okay, so in 5th grade, by the way, most of these are going to take place in 5th grade. Anyways, so in 5th grade, I had a teacher. Her name was Miss Foreman. I'm just looking at the books I have stacked up. Anyways, so her name was Miss Foreman, and she, was taking up the books for TCAP, Tennessee something else. It's just our state test or whatever. And he was taking up those books and everything. And there was a boy, and we're going to call him Nick. And Nick, supposedly had a crush on me. And, the teacher would tease us about it all the time. And so then she said something like I was doing something, and then she's like, oh, he cares about you, or he loves you. The whole class was like, it was barely any talking going on, because it was the break time to where everybody still had to whisper because still other classes were testing. And so everybody looked at us and they laughed. It was so embarrassing, like seriously, that was just really embarrassing. So here's another one. I'm only gonna do 4. Seriously, my fingers though. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. And also, if you can, I'm pretty sure you can tell this is artificial lighting because I have a shadow behind me, unless I was like in front of a window, which I'm obviously not because my door is right there. It's just because it's 4 in the morning, like I said. But anyways, skating rink is what it says. So the skating rink story. So it was my cousin's 11th birthday, and we decided to go to the skating rink. And my friend Dave, we're going to call him Dave, moved at the end of 5th grade. Like the last 3 months, he just decided to leave, and nobody knows exactly what happened to him or whatever. It wasn't like a mystery or anything. We were just like, okay, I guess he moved or whatever. Turns out he did move. He moved to my area, and so I didn't find that out until we went to the skating rink because the skating rink was located in my area. So we were skating, and then I spotted Dave. I was just like, oh my gosh, that's Dave. And then I was with my brother, and I was just like, I think that's my friend Dave. He was just like, oh, okay, whatever. And so then, I basically ignored him because I had a crush on him supposedly in 5th grade. And so I ignored him. If that was like a normal person, I would have said hi or whatever, but I had a crush on him. So I did. Not now, obviously. So then I was leaving out of the skating rink because I had gotten tired of skating, and I was going to talk to my little cousin. And then this girl with bleached blonde hair calls my name, Talia, like a question or whatever, and I'm just like, yeah. And she's just like, do you know Dave? And then she points to Dave, and then I'm like, yeah, I went to elementary school with Dave. By the way, I was in middle school at the current time, so yeah. And I was like, yeah, I went to elementary school with Dave. And she was like, oh yeah, cool. And then Dave came up to talk to me, and we talked for a little while, and then he was like, do you have my best friend's number? And he left at the middle of the year, like legit, I guess he didn't know, and like legit everybody thought something happened to him, but whatever. And so my friend didn't get to get his number, and we were still friends, obviously, because I wouldn't, yeah, you get it. And so then I was like, no, I don't have his number, but I can contact one of my friends at the time. And I was like, I can go contact her, and yeah. And so then I walked off, called her, texted her, she still would not answer. And so then I went back up to Dave, and I was just like, I'm sorry, Dave, she won't answer the phone at all. And he was just like, oh, that's cool. He was like, how about we swap numbers? I was just like, yeah, go ahead. And so then I gave him my phone, he gave me his phone, and I was texting my number in there. I'd like put my name in there, and then I don't put my last name because that's just weird. I hate my last name. And hold up, I gotta sneeze. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to sneeze, I thought I did. Anyways, so, I put my number and everything in there, and while I was typing my number, my cousin, I forgot to mention this earlier, my cousin, it was his 11th birthday, so he came, my oldest brother came, and my oldest cousin, who was a day older than my brother, so they're pretty close, they came in because I had a dude's phone in my hand and I was texting. So I guess they assumed, oh my gosh, Talia's putting her number in a dude's phone. And so then they came up there and they stared us down. And they were like, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And they were whispering to me. And obviously, I'm pretty sure Dave could hear because the wall was this thick. So, like, he was on this side and I was on this side. The wall was literally this thick. It was like a size of a loaf of bread. Like, not like the size of it, but like the width, I guess. And so they were like talking about him basically in my ear. And then I was just like, he's not a stranger, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like doing small talk. I was like, get away. And then like they still stood there, watched him. They mainly were like eyeing him down. Like he was like a murder criminal or something. And I was just like, thanks. And I was like, he said, I'll text you or whatever. Or I said that. One of us said that. And then he skated off. And they ramaged me with like questions. It was very embarrassing to have one of my friends creeped out because then they followed him around the skating rink. So yeah. Here we go. Oh, other way. Okay, so my teacher caught me touching a friend weirdly. It does sound as sexual as it was. Just kidding. So this is what happened. I had a friend, and we're going to call him Reed. I hate that name, but whatever. So I had a friend named Reed, and he sat beside me in my science class, and so we were just sitting down and everything, just working, and I finished my workbook pages, and he had already finished his. He was just like checking over it because like it was my ex-best friend. Not saying she's not my friend, I mean she's just an ex-best friend. My ex-best friend, Reed and me, we were all sitting down, like checking over our workbook pages and everything. And so then my friend and I had an inside joke about messing with Reed. Well, I mainly did. She teased me about liking him supposedly. And I was just like, no, I don't like him like that. And then she was like, okay. I was just like, yeah, okay. And so then Reed was like sitting there checking his workbook pages. And then my friend tapped me on my shoulder. I was like, what? She's like, I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it. And then I literally did this to his arm. You know how like girls like seductively like run their finger along stuff? Like it was like this. And it was like stroking his arm. And my science teacher, like this, we did this before, so he wasn't as weirded out because he already knew I was weird. Like my whole grade knew I was weird, but whatever. And so then the teacher caught me because I guess she was walking up and down the aisles and it was very awkward. And so yeah, and she's just like, oh, Talia, what are you doing? I was just like, oh, nothing, because it's just weird to explain to people if you have like inside jokes with people and they're just, yeah, you guys understand it. Last one, you guys. Hold up, I have two left. I'm gonna choose one more. I don't know what this one says. Okay, there were rumors about one of my friends and I, and there's this one. Okay, this one wasn't as embarrassing, so I'm just going to go with this one. Okay, so I had a friend. We're going to call him Ted because I'm thinking about Ted movies. Anyways, so I had a friend named Ted, and we were very good buddies, and I was still 5th grade. Anyways, so I was really good friends with him and everything, and so then I spent a lot of time with Ted than I did with most of my girl space friends. And they're just like, ooh, you like Ted? I was just like, no, not really. No, I spent more time with him other than my other guy friends. And they supposedly thought in 5th grade, if you spend a lot of time with a guy and you're a girl, you like them. And I guess that's what they thought, but it wasn't true. And they basically spreaded rumors about my friend and I, and it was just weird. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys stay tuned every single day because we have videos uploaded every single day. Hit that subscribe button down there. Make sure you like this video and check me out on my channel because I upload videos every Wednesday, Thursday, or sometimes even Friday. Bye, and I will see you guys later.